Good morning. I am doing some support work today. One of my clients, we go to the Salvos to get a little bit of food, and look, they do an absolutely awesome job. And I can't remember if I said this last time I made something for the Salvos, but they do an absolutely awesome job, and they get given food by Second Bite and all those sorts of things, and Oz Harvest and all that, which they then hand out to these people who need it. The only thing that gets me is, of course, and I'm not having to go at anybody, but some of the food, it's not nutritious at all. And they go there, they can have morning tea, and they've got biscuits, and it's all ultra processed food. So what I did last week, I remember, I made some cookies last week, and I'm looking at making some cookies again today. I made peanut butter cookies last week because, yes, they've still got a bit of sugar and stuff in them, but they are a better quality, less UPF in there. That's ultra processed food. And this week I've just been having a look now, what have I actually got in the kitchen that I can, in my pantry, that I can make something out of. So I'll put a few things on my list here. I put the carrot cake bliss balls, which I might make. Everything cookies, so they're just a whole mixture of fruit and nuts and stuff like that. I am going to make the almond butter oatmeal ones, and I'm doing a little bit of a sub in there, and the raw lamington slice. So I'm not making all of those, I'm making one of them. I may make the bliss balls if I've got enough time, but I'm a bit short on some ingredients. It's 8:05. I had to leave here at 10. I could possibly get over the road and pick up some things, but I wanted to make something from what I've got in the pantry. So we are doing the almond butter oatmeal cookies. All right. So it's an American recipe, which is another good one to show you. So it says preheat the oven to 375. Now, someone gave me a heads up some time ago that if it's in Fahrenheit, halve it, it's roughly the centigrade. So I think I've actually put mine on about 170. It's probably a little bit high. I probably should turn it down a little bit. I know. Yeah, anyway, that's all right. It's roughly there, okay? Line 2 baking sheets. Now, I don't know if you've seen these. This is the one that you can get as a host reward, okay, with a bread mat as well. And I think these are all well used. And these are the rose gold from the mix shop with the liners. And I absolutely love them because they are sustainable. We just reuse them all the time. All right, so they're ready. 8 ounces of almond butter. Now, I actually have some almond butter, which I don't even know when or where I bought this. It says macro, so it must be Woolies. But I'm going to use up this. But I know I don't have enough. This is where I'm doing a little bit of substitution. I hope it doesn't ruin the cookie. So I'll just keep getting this out. Good thing is it gives me another jar for lemon curd and other bits and pieces. All right. It's been quite a busy week. It was a busy day yesterday. Every day is a busy day, but with cooking, because it's actually our daughter's hens weekend, and there is an afternoon tea. Anyway, so I don't have enough of that. So what I'm actually going to do is Christmas pudding ABC butter. Okay. So I bought this, it was on special somewhere, I think it was in Healesville, and I thought, oh, that'll be great. And honestly, it's not that great, but it'll be fine cookies. Not my, and I thought other people would like it, and it, being my husband, and it actually didn't go down too well. So why not use it up in a cookie? Going to be using quite a lot of it too. Just trying to keep some of that oil up. Sorry, a bit of a wrestle here. So I bought it much earlier in the year. Oh gosh, goodness me, it's got stuff in it too. By stuff, I mean it's got a few raisins and things in it. Anyway, it's all going to add to the cookie, isn't it? Oh, they've all ended up at the bottom. That's why that's all coming up now. Oh, I've got oil going everywhere. Okay. There we go. That'll do. Got oily hands. All right. Oily Thermomix. Okay. So that's our, oh, don't want that. Okay. 6 ounces of maple syrup. Now, I reckon there's a bit of sweetness in there, so I'm not going to go, it is maple syrup, but I'm going to cut that down a bit. I'm going to go for, in fact, it's American, isn't it? Oh, you can't cut the sugar by too much, but here we go. We'll do that. 1 large egg. It's not a super large egg, but there's a bit of extra moisture in there with the with the oil. Just checking my bowl. Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay. All right, lid going on. 10 seconds, speed 4. All right. 3 ounces of rolled oats. So that's really just a bit of a sort of slurry in there. Now I have wheat-free oats here. I was talking with a friend with celiac, and she said she can do wheat-free oats. That's what I tend to use if I'm using them. Okay, 3 ounces of oats. Dark chocolate. Just the chocolate chips. This is actually a chips rather than. There we go, perfect. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but I know the next thing is cinnamon, so I'm going to do that first because it's dry. Cinnamon, actually, I probably could have left that out with all that Christmas seasoning in there, couldn't I? And the vanilla. So the vanilla is Fermi vanilla. Fermified. You make a bit of a sugar syrup and blitz up some vanilla beans in there. Bit of salt. Baking soda. I missed all these, sorry. I'm going to have a dry teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. All right. So that is it. I haven't missed anything else. 10 seconds on reverse, speed 4. Right. All right, so this is the dough. Smells interesting. Hopefully it tastes all right. Let's have a little taste. Taste test. I think it'll be fine. All right. So, one tray. Tablespoons of dough. Now I'm going to do tablespoons because I've got to make as many as I can. So, an ice cream scoop. And where's that little teaspoon? Teaspoon. Yeah, I can see there's some extra bits and bobs in there. Probably should have made the there was another cookie I was looking at, the everything cookie. That might have been a good idea because I already had fruit in here. Anyway, I'm going to keep going with these. So I love using an ice cream scoop for this sort of stuff. Bake 10 to 12 minutes. So I'll pop a picture with this of the final results. Have a great day.